Hello everybody, how are you doing? So if you're wondering, like, Faith, didn't we see you with that like yesterday? Yes, you did. If you guys did not watch my video yesterday, this is a look I created with the Norvina palette. But I wanted to have a little bit of a conversation about the industry right now. And I seen Raw Beauty Christy made a tweet, and you know, I was just like, damn, you know, girl, right now. And I'm gonna be honest, I love makeup, but right now I can't even keep up. You know, there is so much pushing and releases and releases and releases that, you know, it's hard to get excited about. I mean, yes, I did get excited for the Norvina palette. I did. But this is the first, well, besides Jeffree Star shit. I'm always excited for Jeffree Star. But like, this is the first palette that I was really wanting to get, but next to the Honey one from ColourPop. But it's so oversaturated. And you know what? Even the beauty gurus, the influencers, if they don't get PR, I mean, and even if they are getting PR, holy shit, how do you catch up with that? There's so much. I mean, they would have to make like 2 videos a day just to pump out all the stuff that is coming out. I seen also that Jen Loves Reviews was like, you know, she's not going to do a review of this palette because she just wouldn't have the time, and it would be way past the launch date by the time she got to it. And I tweeted back to her like, girl, that's okay. I mean, because people are always interested in what Jen has to say. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's always, but at least I know I'm always interested in Jen's thoughts and opinions and her in-depth reviews. I absolutely love Jen Loves Reviews. But it's sad when you get Jen that's saying, I just can't, I don't have time. It's really, you know, these brands got to slow their roll. They do, because, you know, with the holiday season coming around, how many people do you think, after you've been releasing drop after drop after drop, how much money do you think that people are going to have, A, to spend on your holiday releases, and B, how enthused do you think they're going to be? Like, if you've just dropped so many palettes and you throw another one out, they're going to be like, girl, I bought this, this, and this, and this because everybody was launching stuff, and I don't need it. I don't. And that's the thing. Even me, being the enthusiast that I am, and you all know me, I love the shit out of my makeup. I do. But I'm like, okay, now you guys are getting a little ridiculous. Even ColourPop is like every week, new release, new release, new release, new release. I'm like, girl, I can't even catch up with that. I can't. And I'm not like they released they released a peach palette, which I'm like, nope, skip. And then the rainbow palette, I skipped it. Do you know why? Because I spent the money on, ColourPop was having a sale on these types of palettes, you know, and I mean, this is kind of like a build your own. So if you got all, like, I have a couple of these, and you know what? I'm good with ColourPop shadows. I am. If you have the honey and the orange, and I have that, I'm like, I'm good. I have like all the colors of the rainbow in ColourPop. So it's kind of getting like, they're going to have to slow their roll. They are, because, I mean, yes, people are enthused about makeup, but when the influencers can't even keep up with it, that's a problem. I mean, it really is a problem when the influencers cannot keep up with how many releases that are coming out. And I never thought that there would be a day where you would see like Jen saying, I just can't get to that because I got all this. And, you know, Raw Beauty Christy saying, you know what, there's so much makeup out there, so much push out there. Would you like to see me do other videos besides just makeup, you know, like reviewing makeup, like just get ready with her. Somebody put out there and responded to her tweet saying, I would watch you churn butter. That's funny. But seriously, we love Raw Beauty Christy. But I'm very serious, though. I mean, it's oversaturation, and they need to understand that people have budgets, people have, you know, whatever. They have lives, they have, you know, bills and things like that. And even myself, I'm like, dude, slow your friggin' roll, because I can't. I cannot do it anymore. You know, not that I can't do it anymore. I don't mean to say it that way, but I'm like, like Norvina, yeah, I got really, really hyped up and excited for, because yeah, that is exciting. And my daughter bought me the Jackie Aina palette, which I'm very excited for, because it is a very nice fall tone palette. And I had to squeeze me in an extra, you know, summery look today because it is like fallish outside right now, so I had to squeeze in one more look. But no, seriously, I mean, you can do whatever you want. If it's, you know, dead ass fall and you feel like doing a bright look, you go with yourself, honey. You do whatever you want to do. I do like to try to be seasonal though, but who cares? I even squeezed in one nail look, one final nail look for the summer, because I was like, oh, I gotta do, y'all ain't here for that shit. But no, seriously, I think it was Pearl. Pearl is a subscriber of mine. Hey, girl. And I seen her on Twitter, and we were talking about, there was a tweet about like the Norvina or whatever, and she was saying how, you know, how ABH is now becoming a company that is just pushing and pushing and pushing, and she used to love the brand, and now they're like right along with everybody else, you know, pushing and pushing and pushing. And I agree. I mean, because they just dropped the Jackie, well, they dropped Alyssa, Jackie, and now this one. It's like 1, 2, 3. You know, I mean, let people get excited again. Let people get excited for makeup again, and let people get excited for launches again. Because right now, people don't have that excited feeling all the time. I mean, they just don't. Yes, Norvina was, but girl, Too Faced, I think is just like not even on my radar anymore. I'm sorry, but Too Faced used to be really guilty of that shit too, like bomb, 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 release, release, release. And now they're not even doing it, but I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just going to be that girl in the room. But Too Faced, I've found lately, you know, their eyeshadows are just shit. I don't get excited over Too Faced releases. I do have the gingerbread palette, and I do enjoy that palette. So if you guys are thinking about picking that up for the fall, I think it's a great palette. I do. The formula is good and it's great. But Too Faced is just a brand, like, you know, it's too many hit or misses with shit. And I'm like, nope, not bothered, you know, not gonna do it. The only other thing that I might grab, because I don't own any Pat McGrath palettes, is the new Pat McGrath palette that I seen that was out. Hello, gorgeous. It gets released in September though. I own no Pat McGrath palettes, and it would be nice to have one in my collection. Like I had no Natasha Denona. Holly's just being singing over there. She's singing to us. But I had no Natasha Denona, so I got the one, and then I got the other one on sale from Sephora. And I'm glad I got them, because Natasha Denona's formula is gorgeous. So, yeah, I'm sorry that Holly's in the background, but she's... No, I'm not sorry. But hold on, let me just see if she needs something. Okay, sorry. So anyway, but let people get excited about releases again. I mean, I see Urban Decay is coming out with Naked Honey, and it looks like naked crap. So that's not nice of me to say, but no, seriously, it does look like shit. But, I mean, Urban Decay hasn't been, like, you know, constantly releasing and stuff, but people don't get excited that much about Urban Decay anymore. But, I don't know. I would just really like the industry to slow down and let people get excited again. Let people love makeup again, instead of, like, okay, that's a lot. I think what I'm doing is, right now, is I'm using a different palette every day to make sure that I'm using everything in my collection. And except for like when I get a new one, obviously I use it, but I'm using, like, in my newer ones, I'm using like, I do my makeup every day. So except once in a while I have a day where I don't feel like doing it. I mean, because we all have that. I'm at the point now where I feel naked without it. Is that bad? I'm just saying. But I'm trying to go through each and every palette in my collection, and I've done, you know, some declutters and stuff like that to always, you know, have somebody else enjoy the makeup that I, you know, that I'm not using or whatever, and with making sure it doesn't get expired or go to waste, you know. So, but anyway, I would really like to start getting excited about makeup again, and I'm just really getting like, holy crap, with all these releases. And Holly's saying hello to you guys. Right, baby girl? You say hi? She's looking at me like, not bothered. But seriously, let me know your thoughts on this whole subject. Do you think that the community or the makeup industry is just getting too oversaturated? It's way too much, way too fast, and people need time, you know, take a breath, take a step back and get excited again. And that's what I want to see. I want to feel excited again, instead of like, you know, oh, another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. ColourPop, I ain't even messing with at this point, because, girl, it's just too much. Like, I love ColourPop, but now they're like, okay, that's too much. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And please, you know, let me know how you feel about everything in the comments, because I always love reading your comments. And as always, thank you for watching 5 seconds, 5 moments, 5 minutes of any one of my videos. Your love and support means so much to me, and I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. Kisses.